The local self-government is an important component as we were discussing in the previous video. The components of local self-government has come down from very early times, and since the local people have a first-hand education and understanding of the locality and problems, they are the best judge of what requirements they may have. Thus, getting involved in local self governments, they can smoothly and more effectively cater to their needs. Local self government has the benefit of self governance, and it offers the public the opportunity to govern themselves with the true sense of democracy. The proper training for the management of the center and the state governments include the local institutions, and they act as a training grounds to prepare its members to manage states or national affairs in later years. Their experience will guide them to accept bigger challenges at the level of state or nation. Majority of leaders, notably among them being Dada Bhai Naroji, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Firoz Shah Mehta, Gopal Krishna Gokhale, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, and others, started their careers from local self-governing bodies to reach higher platforms regionally or nationally, relieving burden of the state administration. The local institutions are capable of relieving the workload of state as well as the central government by taking over some of their duties. These local bodies act as the machinery to handle problems locally and assume responsibility for the developmental work. With some of the responsibilities taken over by the local bodies, the state administration can have time to look into bigger problems at the state level. The state administration has to manage a locality, and these local institutions foster the idea of voluntary services and self-help that helps in saving substantial state funds. These saved funds are then used for constructive work of the state itself. Many honorary members join these local institutions that work without the involvement of money, so that it does not create any economic burden on the people or for their wages. And we need to recognize that the local self governments or the form of local self governance had different types of emergence in different parts of India. For example, Rajasthan was the first state to implement the Panchayati Raj system in 1959 at the village in Nagaur district. Thus, the three-tier system in the Panchayati Raj comprises at the village level. There are three bodies: Gram Sabha, Gram Panchayat, and Nyaya Panchayat. At the block level, there are Panchayat Samitis that are fall at the middle level. At the district level, Zilla Parishads are set up, and there are qualifications for election. In order to become the members of Gram Panchayat, the following criteria should be fulfilled by the aspiring members. As per the Act, a candidate has to attain the prescribed age, and the name of the candidates must be registered as voters in that particular Panchayat area. The candidates must be mentally sound, and the state legislatures must not have disqualified the candidates under any law. At the village level, the three bodies that operate at the village level are Gram Sabha, Gram Panchayat, and Nyaya Panchayat. The Panchayat Samiti is placed just above the village panchayats. The Zilla Parishad, the apex body of the three-tier Panchayati Raj system, consists of the Zilla Parishad. This is the unit of local self-governance at the level of the districts, which is responsible for administration of the activities of numerous panchayat samitis. The apex body of the three-tier Panchayati Raj system consists of the Zilla Parishad consisting of 40 to 60 members. The Zilla Parishad forms the connection between the Gram Panchayats and the state government. Functions of the Zilla Parishad include facilities and functions catering to the welfare of the public. The functions related to coordination and supervision. Functions catering to the developmental plans are also in the Zilla Parishads. The towns and cities are called urban areas, and cities with a population of more than 40 lakh are called metropolitan cities. The local self governance institutions in all urban areas function independently of one another. The local self governance indicates the development of local or regional governing units. It is an inherent part of central or state governments. Consequently, corporations, municipalities, districts, and local boards are formed for reviewing the needs and interests of the common people in different localities. This system is known as local self governance. Lord Ripon introduced local self governance. His resolution on local self governance dealt with the constitution of local bodies, their functions, finances, and powers laid the foundation of urban local self governance in modern India. The presidency towns of Kolkata, Mumbai, and Chennai were the first urban centers to see municipal corporations in the later half of the 19th century. Municipal corporations. Municipal corporations is the term used for describing the local governing body in countries, cities, towns, charter townships, and villages. The elections and tenure, like the members of the legislative assembly, the members of the municipal corporations are also elected on the basis of adult franchise via the secret ballot for a term of 5 years, as per the 74th Amendment Act of the Constitution. In order to become a candidate for contesting municipal elections, a person needs to be a registered voter in the area of municipal corporation, at least 21 years of age and not more than 25 years as prescribed under the State Corporation Act, and not to hold any office of profit under the state government or the local bodies of the state governments. Prior to filing the nomination papers, he is expected to resign from his current post. The General Council is composed of members known as municipal councillors who are elected directly based on universal adult franchise via a secret ballot. Depending on the population of the city, the state government determines the number of seats in the General Council, and thus the size of this council can vary from one place to another. Seats are reserved for SCs and STs, and a specific one-third proportion of the total number of seats are reserved for women. Being the first town, first citizen of the town or city, the mayor holds an extremely honorable position. The mayor performs various functions which are presiding over the meetings of the corporation and regulating the conduct of business, maintaining discipline and decorum at the meetings, fixing the agenda of the discussion for the meetings for the corporation, receiving foreign guests visiting the city, securing reports of the different programs and projects from the municipal commissioner. This is undertaken by the corporation, um, acting as the link of communication between the corporation and the union or the state government. The standing committees based on elections The members of the General Council secure representations in the Standing Committee, through which the General Council carries out various functions. Each standing committee handles a specific area: finance, taxation, and budget, health, engineering, transport, water supply, plan for economic development, education, sewage, and other things for the well being of the weaker sections. The governor of a city or town appoints the municipal commissioner, who is the chief executive officer of the corporation. Although the state government uh, generally elects him, the union or the central government makes his selection in case of union territories. The functions of the municipal corporations. The obligatory functions: providing electricity, water supply, and sewage disposal, and the discretionary or optional functions: providing facilities like public housing, some cultural activities of the municipal corporations, including founding museums, libraries, theaters, public parks, and municipal committees or municipalities. In case of cities and towns that have a smaller population ranging between 20,000 to 3 lakhs, the municipal committee is constituted. These bodies are also called municipalities or nagar palikas or municipal boards. The general body or the council. The, the chief executive officer or the secretary and the other officers is the chairman or the main person of the general body or the council of the municipal committee. His functions include uh, several things like health and sanitation of the public, providing electricity and supply of water, provision of education and uh, sports, discretionary or optional functions. These functions are carried out using activities like founding reading rooms and libraries, arranging exhibitions and fairs, building stadiums for sports activity, offering conveyance facility and other services for the welfare and comfort of the people. This is the general overview of the thing, and I am attaching the notes for your convenience in the description. Thank you. You may ask anything if you want in the comment section. Thanks.